All right, guys, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. How is everybody doing? I hope you're doing fine. As usual, I'm back again to let you guys know what's currently happening with our players. And speaking of our players, it seems like we have a number of them who are, looking to make a move this January transfer window. We have the likes of Umar Sadiq, who is not settled with his research at that side. In fact, the club is kind of tired of Umar Sadiq. They want to ship him away from the club because things have not really gone as planned. There were times in the past couple of months when it seemed like he had hit his form and he started scoring goals, and then the next thing you know, he had injury, and from there he went for a long period, I think up to 9 months, came back and then couldn't find his scoring uh, mojo again, and then all of a sudden he started staying in the bench. And right now the club do not want him anymore, and they're looking to sell him. A club that is interested in Umar Sadiq also in the La Liga is Kelechi Iheanacho's Sevilla. There were rumors, recently that Sevilla are looking to get Umar Sadiq to bolster their attacking force because they are not exactly getting the goals uh, as they want. Despite signing a lot of players just this August, Kelechi Iheanacho and Chidera Ejike, our Nigerian compatriots, are two of the forward players that they bought, but still, there've been little results for this Sevilla side. So they have been rumored to have interest or have some sort of uh, stake in getting Umar Sadiq, to sign for them this January. But we'll see how that goes. Of course, talking about Kelechi Iheanacho is also someone that is not really settled with Sevilla because he's not been getting a lot of minutes, especially when it comes to playing in the La Liga. We've only seen him make bold appearances and stayed for a long time in Copa del Rey, which is also where he's been able to score goals. He's had I think up to 3 goals in the Copa del Rey, but that's not enough. Sevilla are looking at their options right now, and they are considering Kelechi Iheanacho as someone that they could potentially do away with this January. But the case is different for Chidera Ejike because Chidera Ejike is, a valuable asset to Sevilla. They in fact like him. They like his impact in the short span that he has stayed with them. Before he had that injury, he was arguably the playmaker that Sevilla had. He in the whole of La Liga, I think it was at some points he was the man that had the most dribbles, successful dribbles in the league. You know what this means? It's obviously a big deal when you talk about the likes of this youngster Yamal of Barcelona and all of them. Chidera Ejike was ranked ahead of this. So Sevilla value him a lot because of what he brings to the table. So there's still uh, a possibility that he would be given chance to, develop with the club. But again, we'll see how that goes. And of course, Lookman is also someone who's in the transfer table recently. Of course, he won the African Footballer of the Year award, and that has kind of skyrocketed his net worth right now. Uh, because according to the reports, his net worth has skyrocketed to up to like 90 billion naira, and it's all gains for Atalanta at this point because anybody that's going to sign him later in the future, maybe in the summer, they are going to pay extra money because of you know the the form that Ademola Lookman is in, not just the form but also the accolade that he has recently won. But also there are speculations that a number of clubs are interested in him. Liverpool, PSG, and the likes are interested in Ademola Lookman. But for me personally, I don't think it's going to be possible this January. It's almost impossible because Atalanta have expressed it time without number that Ademola Lookman is a key, aspect of their their play. If you check the Serie A right now, they are currently topping it, and that is mostly kudos to Ademola Lookman. I know it's a team sport, but again, Ademola Lookman has been hugely influential to what the Atalanta side are currently enjoying right now in the league. So they are going to want to keep him, until next summer at least before they decide to cash in on him and make their money from his sales. Victor Osimhen is another player who's also who also has been rumored to be in the tables for players who might make their move this January. And even though it seems very unlikely as well, because he currently is on loan at Galatasaray, as you know. But the latest speculation is that Napoli are actually ready to to listen to offers from clubs who have the money, who have up to 70 million euros for Victor Osimhen's release clause this January if they are serious about the deal. But uh, a huge stumbling block right now for his sale is that Victor Osimhen is going to approve, this sale before it works out. That means if Napoli sees a buyer this January and they've already agreed with the price and things like that, they don't have the right to just ship Victor Osimhen out. Like they don't have the right to cancel his contract from Galatasaray and ship him out like that without his consent. He has to like the club. He has to also consent to the club that he's going to join. So, and I don't think Victor Osimhen is going to do that because he has expressed his love and happiness with Galatasaray. He has said it that he loves the club. He wants to stay with the club at least this one season to help them win trophy. He has promised them that he's going to bring up the UEFA Europa League. That's what he said in one of his interviews after one Europa League match that they played. Because of the way the fans love him, the way everybody loves him. So he wants to at least bring a trophy to uh, to them before he leaves. But it's not just the Europa League; they're also top in their league in the Turkey Super League. So it's it could be a very, very successful season for Victor Osimhen on loan. Maybe he could win a treble, uh, a double, sorry, even a treble. It's possible, but we'll see how that goes, guys. And also about Victor Osimhen, Captain William Jose recently talks about how Victor Osimhen is a Chelsea fan, how he loves Chelsea, how he wants to play for Chelsea. In a recent interview, Ekong actually said that. I'm just going to try to see if I can read it in his own words. So, Ekong said, I can tell you that Victor Osimhen is a Chelsea fan. I can confirm it. He's a great teammate in front of the goal. He can be very greedy, but he's someone who speaks up for the team in the changing room. He's a real leader, and I'm sure he'll be captain soon. So if William II come out and talk about Osimhen liking Chelsea or being a Chelsea fan, then obviously eh, there this could be a pointer that maybe Victor Osimhen wants that his dream move to be Chelsea. Maybe he's waiting for Chelsea to come looking for him probably in the summer. And Chelsea right now, there seems to be stabilized already. There seems to be scoring goals. Jackson, that everybody was complaining about, has started scoring goals. Goals have been coming from different angles, not just Jackson, Palmer, and all the other guys, Madueke and the rest. So it remains to be seen if Chelsea are still interested in signing a striker, even though we know, right now that Osimhen wants to go to Chelsea, according to William II. But that is the update right now, guys. It's already almost weekend, so we'll definitely be seeing some of our players make appearances for their club sides. Simon Chukwueze is going to start today for. It's going to be in the running to make appearance for his club, AC Milan, today because they have a game against Verona. That game is around 8:45, and Chukwueze is in form. Is in form, so I would expect him to make some meaningful appearance in tonight's game. And then for the rest of the other guys, Saturday, Sunday, we are going to see them, make Nigeria proud. That's the update, guys. Thanks for catching this one. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're finding me for the first time, and stay tuned for more videos.